Well, there it is. Hi guys, welcome to a Warcraft 3 4 versus 4 random team game, and I just noticed we're on death knell, and the big thing is we've got 3 humans.
What is it?
Griffins, it's happening. Okay, well the strategy I'm doing, I don't believe, actually depends on Griffins, so I'm sure one of my other capable human allies will be more than willing to take on the Griffin role. And we do have an undead, so that's a neat little feature as well, so good for us. We've got some undead action. That sounds worse than I thought. Yeah, we've got an undead player, so that's great, because that covers our bases for fiends and general imbalance, such as frostworms. Now let's have a look. Oh, what, this fella? Oh, me? Oh, he's worried about me. I think I'm the level 1. He's a little bit worried that I'm not going to pull my weight. Well, I am. That's one thing I will do, is actually try. I guess he's had a bad time. Right, let's have a look then. So the strategy here is actually going to be courtesy of Andrei Timotin. So he says, "Hi Woody, you can try out this strat if you like. Go human with Mountain King first, Stormbolt, Dark Ranger with Suck Life, Drain." Well, if she did that, then I think she'd get picked a lot more often. Let's see, Drain Life second, and Blood Mage with well, I suppose, whatever you're into, guys or girls, suck mana. Third, focus heroes and suck their life and mana. Enjoy it. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of sucking in this game. And hopefully it doesn't come from me being bad. It's a different kind of sucking. And a different type of sucking. Okay, so why is this guy a team killer? I don't know. Let's find out if he does team kill. If not, then we'll just do another game and see where we go from there. Otherwise, for now, we obviously want to work towards getting our expansion, getting our Mountain King out, and concentrating on those 3 heroes. So probably some sort of mixture of casters and then probably knights and tanks, I would say, because someone's got to build tanks. We've got 3 humans, but we definitely need tanks. So I'll probably be doing that and then concentrating on the heroes being strong. So it might be in my interest to get over here. Unfortunately, I can't build a farm over there. But I will be ready. Let's see, I'm going to save up to go straight for an expansion. So I'm just going to be a little bit patient here. And even though I could, and we're going to get a shredder as well, because the shredder's right down here. So 5 on that. Leaves me with a couple to build stuff. So we take 5 now. We've got a few footmen and a Mountain King. That should be more than enough to take on this creek camp, one would assume. Carry on building a footman for now, though. To be fair, I'm going to get a couple of more peasants just to be safe, because that shredder takes a while. So you may as well go and scout. Send the Mountain King in. Off we go. May as well use the storm bolts on these, and then focus down the golem and, you know, the other stuff, like the immune stuff. We won't worry too much about these because we're not going to do too much about them. One more footman for. Let's see what you bolt. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can work with that. Looks like we're okay. Sobi mask, oh my, that is very nice. Okay, you can get a scout in that knight off base before she kills you. Right then, we're pretty vulnerable, so I suppose I should really work towards a shot, but the main thing is definitely picking up this expansion. Oh wow, I didn't even make it that far over there. I guess it got picked off by more than the Princess of the Moon, because I don't think she had enough to kill that peasant, but anyway. We've got more units coming over. I could try and risk it for a biscuit and go for this, but there's no absolute need to just yet. And we are building this in the meantime, so let's go over here, creep this. Should be able to kill this without losing any units, especially if I keep those 2 back for now. Focus down these. Yeah, you can come and join along. Focus down those 2 and then pull these in, because they're going to be super low health if I bring them in like down to 0, and I don't particularly want that. As you can see, it takes a little while to take him out. This guy's almost dead. Yep, he's actually dead. Okay. Whoops. That's alright though. Could be worse, could be worse. So we're still doing fine. Expansion's almost up. Getting close to shredder time, so we're saving the rest of the wood for that. I could get another footman now just to replace him. I'm not going to be building any more peasants, don't really need to. Let's come over here quickly. Heal up. Bring over the rest of these peasants after they brought in a little bit of wood. Yeah, you get on that. And I'm going to sell this. I'm going to use that now just because I can. And I know I'm going to be doing a bit of waiting just for a moment. It's going to take me a while to get over there. So let's hobble over there for now. You 2 sit at the back. and then come join the Mountain King. Remember, we do need to tech as well, but if we get the Shredder, I'll start to sort of like progress exponentially. It's just a slightly slow start for now, because I'm being really stubborn and not actually building any more peasants, because I know I'm getting a Shredder. So I think in the long run it pays off, but at the same time I wonder if I'm damaging myself too much just trying to OCD it. Okay, we're almost ready to go, but not just yet. Right, in comes these guys. They're going to get stuck in there. We're going to get stuck in there. Yeah, may as well use a bolt. Oh my goodness, I almost lost a peasant there. I actually did lose a peasant. Whoops, because I missed micro. Never mind. That's what the Shredder's there for, I suppose. We only need a couple of peasants to build stuff. Oh, we're going to lose another peasant in a second at this rate. Right, let's send them back. Enough suicide them for now. You come back over here as well. Chop that tree. Carry on getting footmen for now. And come over and do Red's, what is it, mercenary camp? I can pick up some mercs actually, so stop building footmen. Get the Shredder in action. I'm going to have tons of gold, so if anyone needs gold, I better dish it out a little bit just to help them out, because I ain't going to be using my gold anytime soon. So let's give a little bit of cheeky gold to everyone. That way it's actually going somewhere. And then see what we can pick up, although wood is obviously going to be an issue, so I need that Shredder to pull his weight. Do I bother? I suppose I do want to bother. Shredder's got to go in. Bring in some wood so I can get my mercs. There we go. And then we get the tech. So the tech is taking a long time. I do need to get better at doing it. I think I just need to be less stubborn and go for it, you know? Just build those peasants, because you can always kill them afterwards. Yeah, it sucks to kill them afterwards, but does it really? In the grand scheme of things? They get you further towards that tier 3. Right now I've got a bunch of gold that I ain't using. I've already given some of it out and I've still got too much, so it feels like it's worth building those extra peasants. I get too OCD about saving gold and stuff like that, but I suppose it can go towards a greater cause in the long run. It's just for now, I should have made more progress. Speaking of which, let's get some researchers so we can be strong for that as well. Right. We're going to be working towards that tech. We can go and creep this, I suppose. We may as well, and then join up with Pink because he's creeping his thing. Don't TK your own footman, please. Might be able to pick up a shop item. Oh, he's healing up over there. Actually, let's not worry about it too much. They're only footmen. Scroll of the Beast, that's a pretty nice item. We could use that in the battle to come. I've got 2 Talisman of Evasions, so I'll give one to his Mountain King. Right, so the tech is going through, that's going through. The wood will come through like massively now, so I just need to concentrate on getting researchers, stuff like that. There we go, Mountain King's got his talisman. Let's go and push, I suppose, now. I could get myself defend. 2, 4, 6, 7 footmen. It's not like the wood's going to be an issue, it's not like gold's going to be an issue, so I don't want to build any more footmen, because I mean, this is the thing you could do. You could carry on spamming out footmen. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I could get a lot of towers though, but that's not a problem, because in the long run that might pay off. And I've got the resources for that. But yeah, you keep building footmen, but what's the point of them? What are they actually doing? Oh wow, no expansion, really? Let's check the other one then. Meanwhile, I'm going to take one footman actually and leave him over here. Should really be the injured one though, thinking about it. He's less likely to be useful. There's the Priestess of the Moon. Oh no. Keep the Grove and bears, so that could be nice instead of looking like griffins. All depends what the other humans are doing. He's almost up to tier 3, he's getting there quite progressively. I reckon that Night Elf's got very little army-wise, so it should be quite easy to handle him. Ah! Divine Shield, you better have that, otherwise you are in trouble, mate. That's a nice bash prop for me. I'm going to use my Roar as well. Oh, look, he TP'd! What is that? May as well chuck in the Storm Bolt just to put extra threat on the yellow. Oh, the double Storm Bolt! Bro! Nice. Alright, let's finish off the... let's tech up here as well. Work towards those tanks. Probably lots of mortar teams as well. And, of course, that second hero. So let's go over here, actually. Because that seems odd to like leave the top bit, but we want to make sure that they don't have expansions, basically. So I'm going Dark Ranger second, and I'm going to send her back to base and not worry about bringing her over. If I'm going to bring her over, it's going to be with a Zeppelin or something. So you go bring over a Zeppelin potentially. Because I don't like her chances of getting to me safely and not getting killed during the process. There we go. So we just go for this as well. You stop, and you get it stuck in there. Someone might teleport. This could get a little nasty. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I might want to get into the back of the base. Yeah, there's 2 people teleporting. Right, let's go heavy on that fiend. Oh yeah, let's see what we're working with here. Oh, he's back. I think we can go... This is not great. Yeah, we need to get back. I'm teleporting back because this is just 3 armies, so we need to get back. We're just going to lose too much. Okay, you're all up to date. Let's get a couple of town portals because we know that it sucks. Yep. Yeah, let's give her the clarities actually. Put a couple of sheep out there, you never know where they're going to go. Right, that's working on upgraded mortars. I'm going to concentrate on mortars a little bit and then into tanks. And I could get a second barracks, go knights and mortars or something like that. Knights, mortars, tanks, how about that? That kind of like covers a lot of bases. And it's a little bit obscure. So we want to drain, suck it away. And now we can get the Zeppelin, because it's harder to harass at this point. So they're going to do some damage down below, so we should definitely go for like an attack over here, especially with the Zeppelin. He looks like he's getting a workshop, but he's getting a mix of casters, so maybe I'm not getting the casters. He's getting a second barracks. No one's going griffins yet. What's up with that? I might actually have to transition into griffins. I'm not planning to, but it might have to be a trend. I mean, I've been getting the mithril plate for the tanks, really. We've got a small little army here. Assassination squad. He has got... Oh, yeah, actually, let's come over there. Upgrade complete. Well, keep getting those upgrades in, I suppose. No, don't sell the town portal. Cool. Battle.net lag, that would have almost went through if I was any closer. Right, okay. Just keep working on upgrades. Keep going over here. We've got to get that 3rd hero as well. Oh, Pink's going at it over there, which isn't a great idea. There's lots of stuff to kill here. Hopefully Pink knows when to get back. No skeletals for me, but whatever. That'll do for now. I'm going to send the Zeppelin over to... Actually, maybe not. I might need him just to send my army back. Okay, they're all coming in. Let's stay near the back, though. And guide them in and bring in the experience. Although here we got a knight, so we don't really want to involve the knight in this fight if we can. Pick off another unit and probably time to get out now. Good bit of damage, good bit of getting out. Mass up some mortars now, get that stuff coming. Go for this 3rd hero, because we're okay. Just wood is the problem, not much else. 3rd hero, oh no, of course it's the Blood Mage, I can't pick it up from the tavern. Whoops, oh look at that, he's almost got me. Okay, let's come over there. Blood Mage here. Escape the Dryads and the Priestess of the Moon. You ain't gonna get me. And see where we go. Maybe into Blue's base, just for a temporary amount of time. He's gonna have bloody Frostworms. Yeah, it's yellow. Ah, he's gonna have bloody Frostworms. We're all gonna have bloody Frostworms. Right, get those tanks out, to be honest. More than the knights. I'll get a couple of knights, not too many. Because they're not gonna be that good. Okay, straight in there, but I think, yeah, that was a mistake. As soon as I can teleport out... Oh, I can! The Mountain King didn't make it in, that's pretty good. I was going to say. Because the web. There's a very slim chance I would have made that. And I basically... Yeah, by slim chance I mean like 5%. I was really gambling there. I should have just automatically teleported. That was me being greedy. There's the Blood Mage. Okay, he's out. He's going to suck. Hopefully not, actually. I don't know if I'm actually going to use any of these items. I'm just gearing up, pretty much. Okay. Right. Looks like we might be teleporting. Let's teleport over there just straight away. Just get in there. There's some knights as well. Get a couple more knights. Actually, get the armor for now. Right, Pink's over here, so we want to make sure we can kind of group up together. Otherwise, we're going to be split here, which is going to get a little nasty. Oh, right, they managed to escape. Okay, go back to some knights. He's got some knights, so I don't really know. He's got some warriors, he's got some priests. Let's cancel one knight. Sit at 80 food for now. They doing down there? Frostworms. Knight. Why is no one got griffins? What's up with that? There's my critter. Might be able to pick off this guy a little bit. We could definitely kite that. If we get over here and fight it. Oh no, it looks like they want to make this happen for some reason. Suck that mana. Now you'd be dead. Try to get the dry. Oh my god, Dark Ranger down already. Yeah, that's the problem. These heroes aren't really very well developed. Oh, we're getting slaughtered here. And that's the one hero that hasn't got a town portal. Fuck. Okay, this. I don't think this is looking great, to be honest. Although level 3 Stormbolt. Yeah, it's going kind of okay. The mortars are really pushing their weight. Yeah, looks like we did actually do okay. It was looking really skeptical there. I think the more of them are joined into the fight now. Incoming Stormbolt! Left the Paladin with like 1 health there. Let's move the tanks in. That's a threat to that one Frostworm. Oh my god! So much damage! I keep leaving them. I'm not going to get any hero kills this game because I keep leaving them with no health. Stormbolt time, my friend. You know what to do. Yes. And see how your Frostworm's like this. Alright, we can bring in some more knights now just to sort of mitigate some damage. They won't prove much have a purpose than just distracting the enemy. Really needed a chance to sort of develop my secondary heroes a little bit more because I've got a level 6 Mountain King and then a level 1 Dark Ranger and a level 1 Blood Mage. Because it's not Twilight Ruins, this map. It's not a kind of map that sort of like propagates getting multiple mass hero levels. It is what it is. For the Cosmodon! It's always good to chuck that in. We can suck some mana. We can fuck some mana. Why not? 1 each. How about that? Don't ever cross the streams. You never know what'll happen. Oh, turns out it's actually not so bad after all. Alright, should we get some skellies in there as well? On these vulnerable human peasants. Get them to join our ranks. I think the mortar team hit them. You get nothing because it just blow up the corpse. So you don't really want to finish them. Yeah, you just blow up the corpse. Yeah, looks legit to me. I think there's only 1 guy left. Not sure. Oh! Well, those are some Frostworms right there. Yeah. Looks like we won both sides. That's pretty cool. Neat little game, that one. Good cooperation. Everyone worked together. And no one built griffins. What the hell? Look, no griffins. Not even 1 Avery. Not even 1 Avery. Goes to show you, doesn't it? Maybe it's because I was the 3rd human. I don't know, actually. Maybe everyone was thinking the same thing. Someone's going to build griffins, so I'm not going to do it, because otherwise we're going to end up with too many griffins. And then no one ends up building griffins, after all. Very tanky. Free armor and everything. The knights and their siege engines. It's kind of the idea, I suppose, behind what I was going behind a little bit. It's just sort of like armor. Mortars for like decent damage and range control, and then the heroes were supposed to just sort of like soak away the mana away from the enemy heroes and life. The Stormbolt was nice though. Level 3 Stormbolt gives a lot of time to drain away. It's just a shame I couldn't build those 2 up very much because it's just the way it goes. But not too bad, not too bad. 61 units killed. I think that was probably enough. Hey, that level 6 Mountain King. Look how far ahead he is. He stole all the experience this game. I even beat Pink, who went solo Mountain King, to nab it. And getting a fast expansion is clearly super valuable. That's something the Team 1 didn't do. You can see Team 2, this is a big reason why we probably won this game as well. Is just that we were able to outmass them. Look at the sheer value of gold. So if you think of that as, say for example, they got 10k on those three, and they got 4k here. Okay, so I got 2k there, 8k, 13k, 18k. So theoretically, roughly speaking, we got, not taking any of that into account, we got roughly about 18,000 gold more split between 4 people. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. 4,500, I believe. And you can imagine what you can do if... Well, it doesn't sound right, does it? 4,500 sounds like too much for each person, but I think that is... I mean, never do math live or, you know, when you're recording, but I think that works out. And if it doesn't, then... I don't know. I think that does work out, though. I'm sure you guys can let me know in the comment section below. So if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to thumbs up the video and share it with anyone else you think that will enjoy it. Try to incorporate this strategy. I might look into it in future videos and see how we go from there. It just depends a lot on building up those other 2 heroes, whereas you could just specialize in draining the mana. So the Mountain King and the Blood Mage is a good combo, or the Mountain King and the Dark Ranger. That's a lot of damage because you can stun them. They're forced to stand there for a good few seconds, even if they're a hero, as long as it's a high level bolt. And that's a good few ticks of drain life you can get off, which you really need to get as many ticks of drain life as possible, otherwise it's not really a very good spell. But I'm sure people are going to go, oh, technically it does the most damage over time. Yeah, that's if someone's standing in it the whole time and your hero isn't actually doing damage while she's doing drain life. So imagine the automatic damage she's doing from normal attacks. That you have to take away, basically, don't you? Theoretically. If you put black arrows instead, you're doing potentially as much damage just from auto-attacking. So yeah, your theory crafting might need to look at the other issues. You can't just be pure black and white with this, people. I know what you're going to say in the comment section. I know already. I'm way ahead of you. And I know. It's not all black and white. It's very, very grey.